From the McCormick Gymnasium in Fargo, North Dakota, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lane Halleck alongside Devin Kleiman as we get set for North Dakota high school girls basketball action as the Shanley Deacons prepare to take on the Fargo South Bruins. Girls varsity basketball on Shanley TV is presented in high definition by the Shanley Athletic Club, taking Deacon athletes to a higher level. Devin, we got a great matchup here today, don't we?
Oh yeah, we do. We got the #1 ranked in the nation, our state Shanley Deacons, and then the EDC challengers from the South, Fargo South. Should be a good one here.
Oh, most definitely, Devin. You know, sometimes I feel like North Dakota is the only major team in the nation, and sometimes it seems like Shanley is the best team in the nation, being undefeated for so long.
Yep, 59 in a row now.
That's quite the feat. Devin, you got some stats for us here for the game?
Well, players to look out for Fargo South are Maddie Erickson, who's one of the leading scorers, and then also the leading rebounder is Emily Stroop, who's leading EDC, not only the team, but EDC in rebounds this year.
That is impressive that she's leading the whole EDC so much. And another great stat for the season for the Deacons. 3 of the top 4 three-point makers are from the Shanley Deacons. That's Swenson, Jacobson, and Rotunda. Devin, we'll take it down to the court for prayer and national anthem.
On the campus of Shanley High School for today's Eastern Dakota Conference girls basketball game, featuring the visitors on the scoreboard, the Fargo South Bruins, and your home team, Shanley Deacons. Shanley High School would like to remind all fans that we are a tobacco-free campus, so we ask that you refrain from smoking on the school grounds during your visit this evening. Concession stand and restrooms here at Shanley High School are located in the commons area. At this time, we ask that you please rise, remove all headwear, as Father Charles LaCroix leads us in prayer.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Father of all that is good and all that is holy, in you we live and move and have our being. And each day you show us the Father's love, and we thank you for the love with which you have gathered us together here today. Be with us, guide us, bless us, protect us, keep the players free from injury and harm, allow them to play to the best of their ability, reward them for their efforts, and may everything that we think, say, and do here today give you great honor, glory, and praise. We pray all this in the name of your Son, Jesus, by the power of the Holy Spirit, your God forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Please remain standing as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Your anthem will be performed by Meg Henning and Matthew Seafeld.
Quit the national anthem there, Devin.
Brings chills down your spine every time, Lynn.
Yeah, looking at the court right now, Kristen Carew, senior for the Deacons, reading the EDC sportsmanship code.
She'll also do handshakes after this.
That they will. Here we'll have the starting lineups.
And now for starting lineups for tonight's game.
They will be announced in alternating fashion.
Starting with the visitors on the scoreboard,
Starting for the visitors, the Bruins. Starting in a guard, a 5'7" senior, number 5, Rachel Breen. And a guard for the Deacons, a 5'9" senior, number 12, Sarah Jacobson. At the other guard for the Bruins, a 5'7" senior, number 14, Maddie Erickson. At the other guard for the Deacons, a 5'8" senior, number 14, Ellen Erie. And another guard for the Bruins, a 5'5" senior, number 21, Mackenzie Rorick. And another guard for the Deacons, a 5'6" senior, number 23, the three-point specialist, Annie Swenson. And a forward for the Bruins, a 5'5" sophomore, number 11, Anna Brackey. And a forward for the Deacons, a 6' senior, number 24, Lauren Rotunda. And at center for the Bruins, a 6' senior, number 42, Emily Stroup. At center for the Deacons, a 6'3" junior, number 32, Emily Dietz. Head coach for South, Jason Schmidt-Shasher. Head coach for the Deacons, Coach Jacobson. Devin, we're looking forward to a good game tonight, aren't we?
Should be a good one. It's going to be a key matchup, trying to keep Stroup off the boards and trying to keep Maddie Erickson in check today.
Most definitely. We'll see if the South having a couple of really good players, but the Deacons always having threats all over the floor. Let's see if the Bruins defense can keep up with so many players scoring.
A lot of senior leadership out there, a lot of experience.
Dietz and Stroup doing the jump. The ball is up, and Dietz wins the tip, but Brackey gets it. She comes in, lays it in easy.
Quick start.
2 points, quick start for South. Swenson to Jacobson. Jacobson looking to move the ball into Erie. Erie to Swenson. Swenson looking to pass. Swenson out to Erie. Erie out to Dietz. Dietz Jacobson at the top of the key. Jacobson dribbling. The shot is up and good! Good for two. Deacons attempting to trap behind the half court, but South breaks the press. Ball inside to Stroup. Stroup shot up. She is blocked.
That's the shot she wants, though.
Most definitely right underneath the basket. Oh, travel called on Erie. The Bruin ball right away. This game is starting off fast, Evan.
Deacons are in their usual full court press.
Green to Stroup. Stroup breaking the press. Rorick's attempt pass inside is rejected, but South comes back down with the ball. Dietz brings down the rebound. Jacobson bringing it across half court. Jacobson into Swenson. Swenson inside. Dish inside to Erie, and the shot is up and good. Some great movement here by the Deacons. South breaking that press.
Oh, now they got her trapped.
Green looked to be trapped, but ball tipped out of bounds by the Deacons.
Deacons always love to run here. Always try to get those turnovers.
Most definitely some tough D by the Deacons this season. Oh, the ball is up. Oh, Green is good for three. South doing a great job getting someone open for three there. Oh, shot up. Oh, it's no good for Erie.
On the line out of bounds, it'll be Bruin basketball.
Erie's three-point attempt is no good. Shanley turns the ball over.
Pretty high-paced game so far.
Most definitely. Stroup getting the ball across. Erickson to Green. Green looking for someone open. Into Rorick. Back out to Erickson. Erickson shot for three is up and no good off the back iron. Dietz come down with the rebound. Jacobson looked to be driving, but she'll dish it inside. Oh, pass is intercepted by the Bruins. Erickson drives, shot is up. No good for two.
Good transition defense by the Deacons.
Jacobson just walks in, dishes it in for two.
30-second
Timeout called
by the Bruins.
by the Bruins. Just no one touched her out right there, Devin.
No, that was an easy drive. Finished with the left hand.
Looked to be defending every passing lane, but forgot to defend the player with the ball. Devin, what do you think of the game so far? What do you think that Coach Jacobson's saying to the Deacons after allowing South to come out so hot?
Well, I mean, I'd keep them off the three-point line, make them move the ball. They've been moving pretty well defensively, and just get the defensive boards. Don't let Strout get an offensive board.
And already a couple of turnovers, too. Let's see if they can clean up their ball game. Deacons coming back with that press.
They're trying to trap in the corners here.
Erickson long pass to break the press.
Slide back down to 2-3 zone now.
Green to Brecky. Brecky with the ball. Back into Green. Green shot up for two. Is no good. Goes straight into Rotunda's hands. Swenson up to Jacobson. Jacobson looking for someone open. Erie. And Dietz. Dietz finding Swenson. Swenson to Jacobson. The Bruins are not leaving anyone open. Jacobson drives. Her layup is no good. Oh. Dietz almost steals the ball from Straub, but gets called for a foul. That'll be her first foul of the game. Straub to Erickson.
Trap.
Straub and Erickson break that trap. Back up to Rourke. Rourke up to Erickson. Erickson into Rourke. Rourke drives. Her shot is up. She's fouled.
It's going to be Dietz again.
She will shoot two quick fouls for Dietz. See if Jacobson brings her out of the game to try to keep her from fouling out.
2 early fouls with 14-15 left.
First free throw rattles in and out, but no good.
Here comes the sub from the Deacon bench.
Sierra Berg checking in. Berg and Dietz have been switching out all season. The two big girls down under for the Deacons. Second free throw also rattles out. Deacons coming with the ball. Jacobson looking to drive. Dishes inside to Berg. Berg up for two, and it's good. There's no drop off bringing Berg into the game. Oh, Green's pass tip, but South keeps possession. Strout pass inside. The shot is good for Green.
Some good ball movement right now.
Very fast-paced game so far. Deacons trying to slow it down a bit. Swenson with the ball. Swenson to Erie. Erie looking to pass. Out to Jacobson. Jacobson, good fake. Pass it back to Erie. Erie to Rotunda. Rotunda drives inside. Oh, dish inside to deep. Oh, and the Berg. Berg shot's no good. South bringing the ball up the court. Erickson crosses.
Deacons change back to man here.
Erickson drives, passes out to Rourke. Rourke, a bit of a drive, bit of contact, but no foul called. Erickson drives.
Oh.
Foul called. Foul on Sarah Jacobson. Foul on the floor, but so we watch this replay. Possibly reaching foul.
Bailed him out with the shot clock running out there.
Brackey gets the long pass. Rourke with it. Rourke pass inside to Strout. Strout pulls a move. Dishes it no good. Rattles in and out. Foul called on Strout. Foul on Strout. It's been over and back on the rebound. Jacobson bring the ball across half court. Berg's pass outside to Erie. Erie, bit of a fake to Swenson. Swenson to Jacobson. Jacobson looking for something. She drives. Shot is up. No good, but she's fouled. Deacons really like to drive and draw contact.
They're not forcing shots right now. They're trying to take it right to the rim.
First personal, second team foul. Jacobson shooting 2.
First free throw's up and good. Jacobson's second free throw is up and also good.
Jacobson's a 79% free throw shooter.
That one drained with 12:30 left in the half. Oh, Brecky's shot is no good. Rotunda comes down with it. Jacobson pushing the ball up the court. To Erie. Erie looking to pass. Passes inside to Rotunda. Jacobson driving with the ball. Can't find anything but pass into Rotunda. Rotunda in for the layup and no good. Straub with the rebound.
You'll hear that a lot today.
Oh, most definitely. Erickson back with the ball. Oh, Jacobson with a good steal. The pass inside to Erie. Erie, easy layup, laid in, and it's good.
Really aggressive on defense now.
South having a little bit of a tougher time with the press here. Erickson into Green.
They're back to 2-3 zone lane.
Deacons changing it up here. Doesn't want South to get too comfortable. Oh, Straub with a rebound and lay back in.
Gotta keep her off the boards.
She's a force in the middle.
She's averaging almost 15 per game.
Swenson looking for someone to pass to. Rotunda cuts in. Oh, couldn't quite get the handle on the ball. Jump ball called. Will be Deacon ball. That pass Rotunda just couldn't quite get her hands on it. Rotunda for 3. Oh, it's no good off the rim. Erickson bring the ball up across half court. Burke with the ball. Oh, Erie with a good effort on the play.
South's gonna keep that though.
South will keep the ball, but good effort by the Deacons. Rorick inside to Green. Green back to Rorick. Rorick looking to do something with the ball. Shot clock winding down. Rorick hits the ground hard. Shot for Erickson. Is no good, a little short.
Good D by the Deacons to force a shot clock violation.
Definitely. Deacons will come up with the ball here. Jacobson bringing it across half court. Erie to Berg. Berg inside to Rotunda, foul called. Gorecki trying to keep up with Rotunda. Ends up fouling her.
First personal, third team foul. Deacon basketball underneath.
Oh, Jacobson, good pass inside to Berg. Oh, Berg's shot just bounces out.
Foul called.
That foul on Straub. On the rebound, some great effort by Jacobson to get out of bounds real quick. That's Straub's second foul. It's the 4th team foul for the Bruins.
That'll be a big factor in this game. I think they're going to have to keep her on the floor.
Most definitely, if Straub was to foul out, that'd be very detrimental to the Bruins. Oh, some great effort by Jacobson, almost stealing the pass, but Bruins will keep the ball. Erickson bring the ball across half court with 10 minutes left in the half. Erickson, a little step back jumper is no good, but Straub with the rebound. Drives inside, shot is up. Strong finish for 2 by Straub.
There she is again, getting the offensive board and putting it back up.
Doing whatever she can. Foul on Erickson.
It's going to be a reach in.
Fouls on number 14, Maddie Erickson. That's her second 15 foul.
The Deacons running the good old-fashioned stack. Jacobson driving in, and no one is there. Dishes it in for 2.
Good extra pass by the Deacons there.
She had
Way
one
to
of
find
those.
the open girl.
Yeah, definitely. She had one of those earlier, too. Oh, great little poke away by Jacobson into Swenson. Swenson up for 2. Oh, it's no good. Deacons will retain possession. Jacobson bringing it up to the top. Up for 3. And it's good!
There's one of the people that you can't leave open, wide open on the three-point line there.
Jacobson doing everything right there. Shanley with a bit of a lead here, up by 6 now.
Turnovers are going to kill you in this game.
Most definitely. South sure doesn't want the momentum to continue for the Deacons. What do you think that they can really change, though, to keep Jacobson from being so dominant?
Well, I thought they did a good job. They just can't leave people wide open on the three-point line and then force to close out on them and then leave Jacobson open.
Most definitely. You can't be giving up wide open layups either.
South also got to figure out this zone and really with the press. Can't get trapped in the corner.
The Deacons so good at defense, but can also do it in many different ways. It's very hard to have an offense against them.
South is getting them on the offensive boards, though. That's one positive side for them right now.
That's for sure. Straub has definitely been a force in the game, but with 2 fouls, if the Deacons can get her to draw some more, then that could really put South in the hurt locker. The press by the Deacons. Erickson long pass to Green.
Well, it's tipped again.
Oh, wow. Deacons come down with it. Long pass into Swenson. Swenson up for 2, and it's good. South's going to have to break this press clean.
Points have built up in a hurry for the Deacons.
Rourke driving. Shot is up. No good off the iron. Oh, Straub comes down with it. Up for 2. It's an and 1 for Straub.
That's a good finish by Strout there.
Strong there to pull that one down and make it while getting fouled. Straub's free throws up, and oh, no good.
Couldn't get the roll there.
Off the iron, off the backboard. Just gambling a little bit there. Swenson to Berg. Berg to Erie. Erie passed it to Rotunda. Rotunda to Jacobson. Jacobson, little head fake. She drives, draws a foul. Another foul by Erickson. That's Erickson's 3rd personal. South's 2 best players, both with many fouls to start pretty early in this.
That's not what South wants right now.
Jacobson into Rotunda. Rotunda's shot is up and good for 2. South trying to break this press. They do. Straub with the ball. Straub driving. Should be fouled. Foul called on Erie.
It's her second there.
It's already the 5th team foul for the with 8:03 left on the clock.
Deach checks back into the game.
Dietz and Berg. Deacons probably trying to pull down some of those rebounds that Straub's been getting. Erie some great D there.
They're going to slow it up now, Lynn.
Jacobson. Definitely. Oh, Erie. Good little move to get away, but can't drive in and get points. Oh, pass is almost intercepted. Rotunda up for 2. Step back is good.
That's just hard to stop there for South.
South almost stopping the Deacons, getting the shot clock to run very low, but the Deacons take a very good shot for how much time that they had left. Straub, long pass across Erickson. Erickson's shot for 3 is good.
It's a good little 2-man game of Strout and Erickson there.
Straub and Erickson playing very well, but both with many fouls. See if they can keep from getting any more drawn by the Deacons. Dietz inside, pulling a move, a nice hook is no good. Straub with another rebound.
The Deacons are really going to go after Strout, trying to get her to have her 3rd personal.
Erickson bringing it across half court. Green to Rorick. Rorick back to Green. Green inside to Straup. Straup passes it out. Wide open air. Rorick is good.
Momentum's trying to shift towards South right now.
See what the Deacons do to answer back.
Within 5 now.
Ton to Dietz. Dietz the long pass to Berg. Berg to Jacobson. Nice cut inside. Shot is up and good for 2.
Good cut by Jacobson. Good find by Berg.
Even with the momentum in South's way, it's Jacobson cool as cucumber.
Pump fakes on the 3.
Rorick a nice fake, but her shot for 2 is no good. Rotunda pulling down that rebound. Great pass by Jacobson. Oh, and the 3 is good for Erie. Bit of a momentum shift back now, Devin, wouldn't you say?
Back up to 10. That's heartbreaking for South.
Bit of a lob pass, but makes its way to Erickson.
So not the turnover you want right now, especially with the momentum not on your side.
Angular checks in for South. Swenson checks in for the Deacons.
South switching it up to zone here.
Jacobson, the long 3. No good off the fighting iron. Oh, but rebound Dietz. Dietz with a great putback.
What a board by Dietz there.
Just a great effort flying in there, crashing on the boards. Aguilar with the ball. Oh, almost turns over, but kick called.
Kick ball.
Almost another turnover by South there. Those have been killing them so far. Aguilar with the ball. Inside to Green. Green looking to pass somewhere.
Looking for
Straup. Straup tries to pull a move. Oh, her shot is blocked but tipped out of bounds by the Deacons.
They'll have 4 seconds to get a shot out.
4 seconds on the shot clock with 4:47 left in the half.
Let's see if they can find a good look here.
Rorick with the inbound pass. Into Erickson. Erickson dribbling around. Shot is up. And it is good.
A kiss off the glass, Lane.
Oh, Rotunda tries to get a nice quick pass in. Dietz wasn't quite ready for it.
Shanley's going to stay in the zone. It's been working all half.
Bruins trying to break this press. Erickson lob pass to Rorick. Rorick to Straup. Straup looking to drive. Shot is up and no good. Bit of a wild shot.
It's going to stay with South again.
These Deacons tipping the ball at bounds here. Can't quite keep in their hands.
13 seconds left on the shot clock here.
Long inbound pass. He's received by Angular. Erickson looking to do something with the ball. Shot clock winding down. Shot up for Rorick. Is good!
It's a good find by Erickson. Really drawing attention from the Shanley defense.
Great shot by Erickson. Oh, and Jacobson answers back. You can't leave her wide open at the 3.
That's what makes her good. Taking away the momentum once again from South.
Rorick driving in, weaving through Deacon defenders, and lays one in there.
That's a really good play by Rorick, getting away from the trap and finding an open layup.
Good pass inside by Rotunda. Oh! Ball just rolls in and out. Oh, Rotunda with the good interception. And the shot is up and good.
It's a good play by Rotunda to be aware where the ball is at all times.
That is frustrating for the Bruins after a great defensive play to turn it over that quickly and give up 2 points.
Well, that's going to be 3 on Straup.
Berg with a good play to get the ball. Straup couldn't quite catch herself.
They're in the bonus now.
With 3:06 left in the half. Berg's first free throw is up and no good, in and out. Straub with another rebound. Bruins trying to break this press again. Erickson pulling some fancy moves. Passing Aguilar. Straub to Erickson. Erickson to Rorick. Rorick looked to drive, but dishes it back out to Erickson. Rorick, a little bit of a fake, drives in, long pass. Ball goes out of bounds. Aguilar couldn't quite keep it in.
Another forced turnover by the Deacons defense.
This Deacons defense has been dominant here.
Deacons now up 10. Let's see if they can extend their lead.
Jacobson to Rotunda. Rotunda looking to do something with the ball. Berg now with it. Out to Jacobson. Jacobson pulling off some moves. Pass out to Dietz. Dietz shot up. Oh, off the front iron, no good. Great rebound though.
3-second violation.
Berg, 3-second violation called.
Berg with a good rebound, just held it a little too long.
South breaking the press there easily. Erickson into Green. Green inside to Straub. Her shot is up and good. Another great move by Straub. Rotunda to Jacobson. Jacobson looking to do something with the ball. She'll drive inside, dish into Dietz. Ooh, jump ball called. Some great effort by Rorick to get her hand in there on the ball.
Jump ball is going to stay with the Deacons here.
Only 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Jacobson straight into Berg. Oh! Berg's shot just bounces out.
Straub with another rebound.
Erickson bringing the ball up the court with 1:20 left in the half. Oh, a great interception by Rotunda. She drives in and good lay-in for two.
It's a good steal by Rotunda to see the skip pass.
South, tough time just getting the ball in bounds.
Jacobson's really causing trouble in this defense right here.
Berg trying to close out. The shot for three is no good for Green. Oh, Jacobson.
Poked away by her.
Got in between just about every South player on the court. Aguilar with the ball, passes to Green. Green back into Aguilar. Out to Rorick. Rorick shot up for two. Is no good off the rim.
Deacons can hold it for one if they want to.
Berg with the ball inside, dish to Dietz. Dietz shot up, no good, but Berg down with the rebound. Ball knocked out of bounds, but the Deacons will keep it. Only 16 seconds left on the clock.
Swenson checked back in. Let's see if they try to get her a three.
Deacons try to close out the half strong with some points. Jacobson, long pass to Swenson. Swenson to Jacobson. Jacobson for three. Oh, no good off the back iron. Oh, jump ball called. South will keep the ball.
Back in for the Deacons, number 2, Sierra Berg.
Berg checking in for the Deacons.
They're going to get Dietz out so she doesn't pick another one before half.
Also in for the Deacons, number 22, Sam Day.
Sam Day checking in for her first time of the game for the Deacons. Clock running down.
Almost lost it.
Green, oh, they do. Oh, Day trying to push the ball forward. But knocked out of bounds. Deacons will keep it. 1.5 left. Injury on the court. Kirsten Aguilar is hurt. She will have to come off the court.
She walked off in her own power.
Checking in for the Bruins, number
We got
24, Emily DuBois.
a little over a second left.
She's getting checked up on by the athletic trainer. See if the Deacons can get the ball laid in here. Oh. Ball tipped out of bounds. We're out of time.
And at half, your score. The Shanley Deacons 37, Fargo South Bruins.
At half, your score.
27.
Deacons 37, South Bruins 27. Got a real tight game here so far, don't we, Devin?
Yeah, it's good for South right now to be within 10. I think they know they can make a run in the second half. They've made some good defensive stops. Just too many turnovers in the first half here, Lane.
Why don't you tell us some of the South scoring leaders here, Devin?
Well, we got Rachel Green with 5 at the half, Maddie Erickson with 4, Mackenzie Rourke with 8 points, and Strope also with 8 points. Those two lead with 8.
And the big kicker, though, is that Straub and Erickson both have 3 fouls already.
Yeah, that's not good for the South girls today.
Really big, though, for the Deacons is Sarah Jacobson with 16 points, Lauren Rotunda with 8, and Ellen Erie with 7. Them spreading the ball out a bit. Let's see if in this second half if the Bruins can stop Jacobson from scoring.
I think they liked a little 2-3 zone there. That slowed Jacobson down, not having to put Maddie Erickson in man.
All right, we will be checking out for this first half. For Lane Hallock and Devin Kleiman. We'll see you at the start of the second. Welcome back to the second half of some North Dakota High School girls basketball action. This matchup between the Fargo Shanley Deacons and the Fargo South Bruins. Devin, what can we expect for the second half?
Well, I can't speak for Devon, but I think we're going to see Shanley trying to hold on to their lead and South really trying to get some momentum and come back in this one. Good afternoon, folks. I'm Jed Thomas coming in relief of Devin Kleiman as he gets ready for our next game, which will be brought to you on Shanley TV. Isn't that right, Lane?
Of course it will, the next game. And don't forget to join us next Tuesday, February 16th for boys varsity basketball versus Wahpeton right here on Shanley TV. Coverage begins at 7:30 p.m. live from the McCormick Gymnasium. And also be sure to join us Tuesday, February 23rd for girls and boys varsity basketball versus Cheyenne High School. Coverage begins at 5:45 p.m. with the girls game followed by the boys at 7:30. To view all of our upcoming broadcasts, go to shanleytv.com and click on the upcoming broadcast tab.
A lot of great games coming up, Lane.
Most definitely for the Deacons, for the boys and the girls, as their season's kind of winding down, but preparing for playoff time, most important time of the year.
These late games really telling of who's going to be the real players come tournament time.
You know, yeah, of course, the early season, of course, it matters for rankings and everything, but if you come into the playoffs cold, you could be leaving home early, even if you have a great record.
No question.
Clock winding down here. All the teams in some huddles. Deacons with a lead of 10, but the game has been fairly close so far.
For sure. You know, we've seen some really good play out of South, and, we've seen South do some good things before, but just the way they've been playing so aggressive, I don't think many people were expecting that.
I think that the Bruins will be fine to keep competing with the Deacons as long as Erickson and Straub do not foul out, both with 3 already.
Definitely something they've got to watch.
Deet's going to do the inbound pass for the Deacons here. Let's see if South comes out with the full court press right away. South coming out. The regular starters from the first half. Erie with the ball. Pass over to Jacobson. Jacobson looking to do something inside to Dietz. Dietz a good move inside, lay in for 2.
Great job by Emily Dietz there to corral that pass. Uses her long frame to just go up and put that one away.
It's a great quick start for the Deacons. Let's see if South can answer back right away.
Definitely not the start to the half South wanted.
Erickson with the ball. Inside to Straub. Oh, the pass tipped away by Dietz.
Great start to the half for Dietz.
Rotunda inside to Jacobson. Jacobson strong up for 2. Shot is no good. Foul called. Push called. That on 42, Emily Straub, that is her 4th.
That is not good for this South team.
For her to get that so early with 17:22 left in the game.
Going to have to be very careful.
Oh, and another quick, smooth shot for Dietz.
Deacons playing really well in the paint.
Straub's going to have to play very tentatively. That could damage the Bruins' whole game plan. Oh, it's a great effort by Swenson, almost getting the pass. Oh, and Jacobson comes up with it. Great effort by the Deacons. Rotunda with the drive. Dish out to Jacobson. Jacobson going to slow it down a bit, regroup.
She loves to do that. She loves to just kind of let her offense catch up and get a game plan going.
Pass tipped out of bounds by Straub. Deacons will retain possession. Most teams really like to keep a fast-paced game, lots of scoring, but the Deacons are one of those few teams that really likes to just slow it down and let everything play out smoothly.
For sure, the Deacons are a really good strategy team, and so they like to let that strategy show. They don't just want to go out there and play willy-nilly.
That foul on Erie. That's her 3rd personal. It's the first team foul of the half for the Deacons. Erickson with the long pass, caught by Green. Erickson with the ball, dishing into Straub. Straub's attempted pass, picked off by Swenson. Erie up for 2, strong put in.
And how about that pass by Sarah Jacobson? I've said it before, Lane, and I'll say it again. She is like a quarterback on the basketball court.
With a lot of her passes, too, those nice long. Oh, Jacobson, another one for 2.
Well, she can do a little more than pass, that's for sure.
She's a dual-threat quarterback. If you've enjoyed watching our ShanleyTV.com broadcast, please consider making a donation to help us continue to bring you quality programming. We rely on donations to bring you every broadcast, and we need your help to continue to improve the quality of our productions and to add new features for you, the viewer, to enjoy. If you are interested in donating, please contact Joel Shuey at 701-893-3225. Again, that's Joel Shuey at 701-893-3225. Thank you for watching, and thanks for your support of Shanley TV. Jed, Deacons coming out very strong to start off the half. South, not so hot. Let's see if they can. Do you think that their coach can settle them down, maybe get a couple of points, stop the turnovers?
Well, you know, if I'm the coach of South right now, I'm really just trying to tell them to think back to that first half. You know, we saw how hot they started, taking those threes and draining them, going up in the paint. You just have to try to find that intensity you had in the first half and bring it out right now.
And it'll be tough to get that intensity with one of your top players and most definitely your top rebounder with 4 fouls, having to play a little more ease back.
No question. You just can't get that same aggression.
South breaking the full court press quite easily. Erickson to Rourke. Rourke looking. Pass it to Green. Erickson with the ball. Into Rourke. Rourke a bit of a drive. Back out to Erickson. The shot is up and no good. Doesn't even touch the rim. Erie comes down with the ball. Jacobson, a long cross pass to Rotunda. Rotunda drive. Oh, Erie tried to fake but came off her pivot foot. Travel called. Bruins will keep it. Seemed that the Deacons tried to go a little too fast for themselves there, usually trying to keep the pace slowed down.
Yeah, you know, we said it earlier, Deacons really love to have a slow game, get their game plan in place. So they're not a big mistake team, so that's kind of an uncharacteristic mistake by the Deacons there.
The shot up for Green is up and good!
That is exactly what South needs to do if they want to get back in this one. You got to take those threes. When they leave it open, you got to go for it.
Great passing by the Deacons to get it inside of Dietz. Dietz, no one on her.
A little defense would also help the Bruins, that's true.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how many points that you score if you allow too many. Especially down 17 like the Bruins are right here. Rourke looking to drive. Drives in, puts up a shot. She will get 2 free throws.
Fouls on number 14, Ellen Erie. That's her 4th personal.
That foul called on Erie.
Shooting 2, Mackenzie
Her
Rourke.
4th personal. Seems to be that the difference between the Deacons and the Bruins right now, with Erie having 4 compared to Straub having 4, is that the Deacons have so many tools that otherwise that they can use, where South seems to be a little bit more limited.
No question. You know, one of the biggest parts for the Deacons' success is their depth. And so that's when a player like Ellen Erie, who's so valuable, you know, when she hits those 4 fouls, you can feel confident in who you have to come in and take her place.
Exactly. Jacobson bringing the ball across half court. Dishes into Dietz. Dietz, nice little pass over to Jacobson. Jacobson gets fouled.
Fouls on number 21.
Foul will be on the ground, though. That foul called on Rourke. Second team foul for South. Rotunda, a nice little drive, pass out to Swenson. Jacobson with it. Dish inside to Dietz. Dietz to Day. Day, a nice fake. Drives inside and puts it in for 2.
Exactly what we said. Ellen Erie goes out, Sam Day goes in, and Day scores. Great depth for Shanley.
It also helps having 2 6-footers on your team between Berg and Dietz. Some great rebounding potential for the Deacons. Straub driving inside. She's fouled on her shot. She'll shoot 2.
Also number 12, Sarah Jacobson, 2nd personal, 3rd team foul.
That's
Emily
Jacobson's
Straub,
2nd
shooting 2.
personal. It's the 3rd team foul for the Deacons. First shot is up and no good with 13:58 left in the game. Second free throw's up and good. South down by 16 now. Jacobson, nice little drive up. Shot. The shot is in. She is not afraid to drive.
Very impressive play there by Jacobson. Just puts her head down, goes forward, and throws the ball up.
Many of these Deacon players just love to drive in, draw the contact. Doesn't matter if they make the shot or not. They'll get some free throws out of it.
No question, it's a real big part of that Deacon game plan.
Erickson trying to do some fancy moves with the ball. Green to Erickson. Straub for three. The shot is no good off the front iron. That one a bit of a forced shot. The Deacons defense being a force here. Dietz is up and good for two with 13-10 left in the game.
And Lane, I don't know how you're supposed to stop Emily Dietz. When she is 6'3" and can just go up and grab any pass they throw at her, how do you game plan against that?
The shot is up and no good for Green, but Bruins come down with the rebound. Rourke is rejected by Day, but then she gets the ball back and drives in for two. That's what you have to do, is that you can't let a block hang over your head. You just got to keep playing and drive.
Good resilience by the Bruins, very true.
Great play by Jacobson, can't quite get it to drop in. Jacobson out rebounding Straub there. We haven't been able to say that much today. Green with the ball, dishing in Aguilar. Rourke with the ball. Out to Erickson. Erickson looking to drive, patched it in. Straub to Green. Green shot is up for three and good! Another great long ball for her.
Rachel Green has been deadly with the three-point shot today.
The Deacons will have to start closing out on her a little bit better. A nice drive and pass. Jacobson, a nice lobbed up left-handed shot. Off balance, off hand, still dumps it in. Rourke with the ball. A little bit of a drive. Long shot, no good. Dietz comes down with it. Passing it up to Jacobson. Jacobson pushing the court. Some nice moves. Swenson a drive, nice little floater, and it drops in. Good for two. The Deacons just putting in all the points right now. Some great play by them. See if South can try to answer it. Rourke to Green. Green, Erickson. Erickson back to Green. Green shot for three. Oh, almost makes another one. Shot for Erickson. Oh, and it's good for three.
That's going to be two, actually, Lane. It looks like she got 1 foot in there before she took the shot.
Dietz a good lay-in for two. The Bruins have just been living off this long ball so far in this second half.
It has been working, but, you know, when the Deacons get the ball back, Bruins just can't find a way to stop them.
Erickson, good for three. That one, she is behind the line. Jacobson, a little drive pass. Dietz to Rotunda. Rotunda, nice little step back three. Oh, just in and out. Straub with another rebound. Pass to Erickson. Erickson driving. Loses a bit of control. Passes to Green. Green shot is no good for two. Day with a good rebound. Jacobson with another off-balance left-hand shot, but this one does not drop in.
Good rebounding there by South.
Ooh, charge called. Rourke Rourke was looking to bring Swenson down on that one.
Some serious contact there, yeah.
Timeout called with 9:46 left to go in the game. You know, don't forget that you can connect with Shanley TV on social media, get the latest updates, plus reminders about upcoming broadcasts, like our Facebook page today at facebook.com/ShanleyTV and follow us on Twitter at ShanleyTV. You know, I saw the Deacons checking in Berg and starting to work in the younger players here. Do you think that South will start to do the same with 4 fouls on Straub and 3 down on Erickson?
Well, I don't think South is going to start putting in, I think South is definitely still trying to win this one. Down only 16. It's definitely possible. They are playing Straub, though, quite a bit, so I think their philosophy right now is get what you can out of her, and if she fouls out, she fouls out. You're kind of going for broke right now.
There's no sense in saving the player if you're not going to use her later, for sure.
Exactly.
Rather have her in now, and if she possibly fouls out, then that'll happen. Then if you have to put her in later in the game, and then she won't be able to do all that much for you. Coming out of the timeout, Huber and Berg both checked in for the Deacons. Jacobson driving inside. Shot is up for 2, no good. Hits the underside of the rim. South with the ball. Green to Rorick. Rorick looking for someone open. Straub drive. Shot is up and good for 2. Nice little move by Straub there. Jacobson on the drive. Dish to Rotunda. Rotunda to Huber. Huber up to Jacobson. Dietz a little lob pass into Berg. He's intercepted by Straub. Straub giving it to Green to bring across half court. Green to Erickson. Erickson playing a little move. Nice little step back shot. Step back shot is no good. Jacobson inside to Dietz. Dietz back out to Jacobson. Jacobson slowing the ball down. Rotunda looking for something. Dietz, open shot for 2 is good at the elbow.
Dietz having a fantastic second half right now.
That she definitely is. She's come down with a lot of rebounds and been scoring a lot of points. She started off this half with the Deacons' first 4 points and really jump-started their entire second half so far.
And, she's done it in the paint. She's done it with some long-range shots. She's a really versatile player, and that's something Shanley sports a lot of.
Erickson driving in, gets fouled. Will shoot 2 free throws. That's Jacobson's 3rd foul. With 7:58 left in the game. First shot is up and no good.
Checking in for the Deacons, number 23, Swenson.
Swenson checking in for Huber. Seems as though the Deacons bringing in their seniors once again. Jacobson looking to do something with the ball. She's fouled. That foul called on Erickson.
Fouls on number 14, Maddie Erickson. That's her 4th personal.
That's Erickson's 4th personal now. Erickson and Strout both in the heavy trouble.
Fouls beginning to mount here for South, something they've got to watch.
Let's see if this affects Erickson's play, as she has been quite physical so far in this game. Oh, a lob pass into Straub. Straub shot up, and no good for 2. Dietz coming down with it. Looked to be a good play for South, but just can't quite get it in the hoop. Swenson for 3. Ooh. The shot in transition almost drops for the Deacons. Oh, Dietz almost with the interception. Oh, great play by Swenson to tip it away. Jacobson gets the ball. Oh, a dish into Rotunda, and Rotunda's good for 2.
Well, a nice break for the Deacons. Boy, both teams are playing hot potato with that ball. Neither could hang on. It was going back and forth, and Deacons come away with 2 points.
Definitely, Deacons been coming down with quite a few turnovers from South so far.
Been a big factor in this one.
That's just a great part of these Deacons. Their offense gets a whole lot of praise, but their defense not so much all the time. And that's really what gets the offense going.
Deacons have one of the best scoring defenses in the state.
Oh, a nice long pass to Dietz.
What a pretty play there.
These girls sure work well together.
a real good point, Lane. You know, you can really feel the team chemistry they've got out there. Just knowing where each one is going to be on the court, just really nice flow in their game.
Ooh, a nice shot for Rourke. That one drops in. And of course, the Deacons, sometimes their pass is always so smooth, but some of those passes almost heat-seeking to players as they cut. It's just beautiful seeing it all come together. Teets, another shot from the elbow. Oh, off the back iron. Bruins come down with the rebound. Green going to hand off to Erickson. Erickson to Rourke. Rourke to Green. Green looking to do something. Push called on Swenson. That's Swenson's first. It's the 5th team foul for the Deacons. Deacons getting a few fouls, but it's more spread out than the Bruins. The Bruins having 4 on Straup and 4 on Erickson. Oh! Great inbound pass. Straup with a great shot.
Yeah, as you were saying, Lane, Deacons have had some fouls, but they've been pretty spread out in terms of who's got them. I think that just really speaks to that depth we talked about. You know, when you've got so many different players to bring in and out, you don't have to worry about those same people being in there to get as many fouls.
Ooh, Jacobson with a good shot. She can't quite get it to drop in. Erickson with a rebound and gets pushed out of bounds. Green with the inbound pass into Erickson. Erickson to Straup. Straup giving it back. This full court press has, the pressure has been alleviated a little bit by the Deacons. Erickson looking to do something with the ball. Rourke, a bit of a drive. Toss up for 2 is good. Bit of an off-balance shot, but she gets it to drop. You know, with all of the hype about, oh, the shot is up and good for Jacobson.
Sarah Jacobson can score anywhere on the court. Let me tell you that right now, Lane. We have seen some great examples of it today.
That is for sure. She has been making threes, making balls, drawing contact on it, getting herself wide open for many shots too. It's got to be real hard to defend her.
Fantastic player.
That's her first personal 16 foul. Emily Straup shooting 2.
Straup going to shoot 2 free throws here. First one is up and good with 3:53 left in the game. Second shot is up and good. Jacobson bring the ball up across half court. Nice long pass. The shot is up and it's good. Another one. That's happened a few times in this half for the Deacons. Those nice long passes from Jacobson to Dietz, and Dietz just dumping it in. The long 3 from Straup is no good. Swenson with the transition 3. Can't quite get it to drop. Jacobson almost came back with the rebound, but she steps out of bounds. With 3:14 left in that ball game. Aguilar with the ball to Green. Inside to Straup. Straup loses possession. It'll be Deacon ball. Ball looked to be almost tipped by the Deacons, but called out on Straup. Jacobson going to bring the ball up for the Deacons. Nice pass into Erie. Erie to Dietz. Dietz on the free throw line. Nice dish inside to Rotunda. Rotunda up for 2. She's fouled. that foul. That foul looked to be called on Rorick. Oh, yes. He got pushed from behind there. Looked to be a little violent. Rotunda's first free throw. He's up and good. See if she can make them both. Second shot up is also good. Very smooth free throws for Rotunda. Erickson bringing the ball up the court. Nice little move, drives inside, chucks the ball up, is no good. Stroup with another rebound. But her shot is no good. Long pass by Jacobson into Swenson, and it's good.
Another fantastic pass from Sarah Jacobson.
You know, as you said, she's been scoring everywhere on the court, but also even when she doesn't score, she's been getting all the assists too.
No question, you know, we've said it before, she's just such a good all-around player. Just so many aspects of her game are just really polished.
Huber, Day, and Berg all checking in for the Deacons.
Rotunda, Jacobson, and Swenson check out. Probably won't see them again in this one.
All of them having some great nights today.
For sure.
Huber going to bring the ball up for the Deacons. Nice pass today. Day to Erie. Erie, a little pass. Her attempted pass to Dietz is no good.
Great job by Stroup to break it up.
Aguilar's shot there is no good, but then the Deacons can't come down with the rebound, but here they do.
It was a good job by Erickson there. She grabbed that rebound and then she just tiptoed along the baseline, but unfortunately South couldn't come away with any points there.
It's a great job for her to squeeze in there between the three Lady Deacons down. Timeout called. Be a 30-second timeout for the Deacons with 1:19 left in the game. Why do you think that Jacobson called the timeout here, Jed?
Well, you know, I think he's probably, with 1:19 left, just trying to give his players a couple instructions, get a couple more of those younger gals in there, just kind of make sure they know what to do in these last few seconds.
That's right, as it looks like Riley Payne is checking in for the Deacons. Another one of their younger players.
Payne, one of the two 8th graders they've got on this roster. Payne and Huber, both 8th graders.
Huber already in the game. A couple of very young players already getting some playing time for the Deacons. The Deacons with some great senior leadership, but also with a lot of young talent on the team too.
It's that depth we talked about so much.
Oh, Payne right away. In for two. Payne, I think, averaged 2 points a second there for a little bit. Good play to tip the pass. Day tipped it. It was then out of bounds. Out of bounds on the Bruins. Deacon ball.
Interesting call there.
Overturned. One of the refs obviously saw something that the other one didn't. Day with the ball. The pass into Huber. Huber to Berg. Berg to Erie. Erie a little drive. Ops to Dish. Huber with the ball at the top of the key. Day back to Huber. Huber to Payne. Payne to Erie. Erie up for three. The shot is no good off the front iron. Long. Oh. Turnover. Freuslin was driving quickly, but ran into a wall of Deacon defenders. And she travels. Day bring the ball up the court. Passes to Huber. Huber to Payne. Payne Rivard today. Day to Huber. Huber to Payne. Payne looking to do something. Will run out the clock. That will be the game. Final score. Shanley 78. Bruins 54. Quite the game that we had. A great showing by South. Many not expecting them to put up such a battle. They definitely had a great first half, but I think that having a lot of fouls on Erickson and Straub made them both play a little more tentative in that second half.
Definitely. South, as you said, I think they really came out and played a lot better than many expected, and they have nothing to hang their heads about today. They were led by Mackenzie Rorick this afternoon. She finished with 19 points. Emily Straub not far behind with 15. Moving over to the Deacons side of things, Sarah Jacobson led the way with 25, and then Emily Dietz, who had that fantastic second half, she had 18 total. 16 of those came in the second half. And then right behind her was Lauren Rotundo with 17.
Some great showing by the Lady Deacons.
And, you know, if I had to say one thing for South, you know, I think it was really impressive the way they kept the Deacons scoring just to 78. We saw the Deacons come pretty close to 100 a couple times this season, so good defensive showing by the Bruins.
Most definitely, and that they just couldn't quite get past. That Deacon defense is so great at causing turnovers. Even the best of offenses.
Definitely.
Caught up by it.
Someone's going to have to crack that code by the time state rolls around.
Most definitely. For Jed Thomas and our entire crew, I'm Lane Hallock. The final score from Fargo Shanley, the Shanley Deacons 78, Fargo South Bruins 54. To watch the archive version of this entire game and our other broadcasts, go to shanleytv.com. Be sure to stick around for the boys game versus Fargo South coming up next. The proceeding has been a presentation of Shanley TV.
Yep. From the McCormick Gymnasium in Fargo, North Dakota. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jed Thomas alongside Hunter Mathias as we get set for North Dakota High School boys basketball action as the Shanley Deacons prepare to take on the Fargo South Bruins. Well, folks, we got a fantastic matchup in store for you. Two EDC opponents, in-town rivals, some fantastic rivalry on the court this afternoon. And Hunter, tell us who are going to be some of the key players to watch.
Well, some key players for the Shanley boys are going to be the lead scorer, Shane Donhauer, number 12. He's also a senior, and he's number 2 in EDC for free throw percentage. And then number 10, Jake Reinholtz, who's a junior. And then for South, it's going to be number 5, Caleb Johnson, who's a sophomore, and number 32, Bucky Skipple, who's a senior.
Yeah, how about Caleb Johnson? He's got 54 assists in 16 games. That is good enough for 6th in the EDC, just dishing out that ball. As we said, it should be a real good game. You know, Fargo South had a rough go of it these past few weeks, but let me tell you something. They're hungry for a win, and they want to prove themselves with the EDC and state tournaments coming up.
I agree. They really want to prove themselves. They're out there on the court.
We'll have starting lineups coming your way now in just a few seconds.
Good afternoon and welcome to McCormick Gymnasium on the campus of Shanley High School. For today's Eastern Dakota Conference boys basketball game featuring the visitors on the scoreboard, the Fargo South Bruins, and your home team, Shanley Deacons. Shanley High School would like to remind all fans that we are a tobacco-free campus, so we ask that you refrain from smoking on the school grounds during your visit this evening. The concession stand and restrooms here at Shanley High School are located in the commons area. At this time, I'd like to draw your attention to the scores table as Shanley basketball player Aaron Seatbelt will read the EDC Sportsmanship Creed. High School Activities Association of the Eastern Dakota Conference encourages and promotes the sports for the student athletes, coaches, and inspectors. We ask that you cheer for your team.
Region 1 girls basketball play-in from North Dakota State College of Science and Wapton. As we will have 5 games from the
And now this time we'll have starting lineups for tonight's game. Starting lineups will be done in alternating fashion.
All right, we've got starting lineups coming now. Starting with Fargo South.
Guard, a 6-foot sophomore, number 5, Caleb Johnson.
Starting at a guard, a 6-foot sophomore, number 5, Caleb Johnson, one of our players to
And
watch.
guard for the Deacons, a 6-foot senior,
And for the
12,
Deacons,
Shane Donhauer.
our number 1 player to watch, number 12, Shane Donhauer, a senior.
And another guard for the Bruins, a 6'2 senior, number 32, Bucky Skipple.
And another guard for the Bruins, a 6'2 senior, number 32, Bucky
And
Skipple.
another guard for the Deacons, a 6'3 junior, number 10, Jake Reinholtz.
And then our other player to watch, number 10, Jake Reinholtz, who's a junior.
Forward for the Bruins, a 6'2 senior, number 12, Cam Hagan.
At forward for the Bruins, a 6'2 senior, number 12, Cam
And
Hagan.
another guard for the Deacons, a 6'4 sophomore, number 14, Cam Seville.
Then we have number 14, Cam Seville, 6'4 sophomore.
And forward for the Bruins, a 6'3 senior, number 21, Brent Hubden.
At forward for the Bruins, a 6'3 senior, number 21, Brent
And
Hovden.
forward for the Deacons, a 6'3 sophomore, number 40, Jake Cava.
And then the next up is number 40, Jake Cava, 6'3
And
sophomore.
forward for the Bruins, a 6'2 senior, number 43, Zeb Tabor.
At another guard, or at a forward, 6'2 senior, number 43, Zeb Tabor.
Kevin Wolf.
And then number 44, Kevin Wolf, 6' senior. He's also our number 1 rebounder.
Kevin Wolf, of course, is second in the EDC with rebounds. He's got 56. He averages 3.7 a game.
Your officials have been registered by the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
Well, we're just seconds away from tip-off here. Deacons really looking to prove themselves in this game. They've put together a nice season, but their biggest problem really this year has been consistency. You know, they come out one week and put together a great victory, and then the next they're just flat and come away with a loss. So this game today is going to be really big with State right around the corner to show that they've come to play.
I agree 100%, Jed.
And we're underway. That tip comes to the Shanley side after both guys missed it seemed. Seville with it now for the Deacons. Over to Downhauer. To Reinholtz. Back out to Downhauer. Seville to Cava. Deacons trying to find a hole in this South defense. They're just passing around on the perimeter. Shot clock at 5 seconds. Got to do something. Downhauer gives a quick pass to Wolf, but it goes between his legs, throws it up at the buzzer, and no good.
Yeah, I have a feeling the shot clock is going to be a very important key to this game.
Yeah, no question. Both these teams with some fantastic defenses. Hovden now over to Tabor. Back to Hovden. Skipple to Hagen. Now to Hovden. Quick pass inside to Skipple, who goes up. Can't connect, but he's fouled on the way. Bucky Skipple will go to the line to shoot 2.
His first team foul. Bucky Skipple at the line.
Skipple's first attempt is good. Not a huge surprise, as Bucky Skipple is 10th in the EDC in free throw percentage with 72%. And he's got that second one. So the Bruins jump out to a 2-0 lead. Seville now with it for the Deacons, looking to answer. Seville over to Reinholtz. Back to Seville. Shoots for 3. That one off the back of the iron. Rebound grab by Hovden, but taken away by Cava. Cava, though, can't connect after a fantastic defensive play.
Great skills by Cava right there.
Johnson goes down to the court, lost balance, and now Downhauer takes it for the Deacons. Quick give to Reinholtz, who goes up for 2.
Nice pass by Downhauer.
And a great finish there by Reinholtz. Check out that replay. Just a quick pass over to Reinholtz, who puts it away. Skipple. Over to Hagen. Hagen goes up, and he's got it.
Basket by Cam Hagen.
Seville with it now as he waits for his offense to get set. Cam Seville kind of like a general out on the court. Loves to direct traffic and get his team organized. Wolf goes up for 2 there, but he goes hard to the ground. See the replay there. They're going to call the foul on Tabor. Not so sure about that. Kind of looked like Wolf just tripped on his own power, but could have gone either way. Wolf's first attempt is up and good. And the second attempt is also good. Deacons a real good team at the charity stripe.
They are.
One of the best free throw percentages in the EDC overall. Some quick passing by the Bruins, and now Johnson with a shot for 3, and he's got it. Caleb Johnson, as we said, is an assist machine, but he can score too, and we just saw that there. Now Reinholtz with it, and they're going to get him for a travel. Turnover by the Deacons. Give the ball to South. Hovden now. Looking for Johnson, gets it to him. Johnson gives it now. Skipple going up for 2. That one in and out. Tabor going to try again. That ball bouncing around, and finally it goes out.
That looked like a greased watermelon.
No kidding, Hunter. Couldn't say it better myself. No one could hang on to that. Inbounding now, the Bruins as Hovden goes up. No good, and once again that ball slipping and sliding around, but Seville is finally able to corral it. Seville now gives to Reinholtz. Back to Seville. Gives out to the top of the key, now over to Downhauer. Downhauer goes to the ground, gets it to Cava, but they're going to get Downhauer on the travel. So another travel negates another good possession for the Deacons. Hovden to Skipple. to Tabor, who goes down hard there.
Calls the number 42,
Yeah, that didn't sound too good.
No, foul is on Cava as Tabor went down pretty hard. Cava, a very physical player, plays some real good defense, but as we saw there, it can sometimes get him into foul trouble. Hovden now over to Skipple. Now to Johnson. Back to Skipple. Johnson quickly inside to Hovden, who gives to Skipple for three. No good off the back of the iron, and Cava's there for the rebound. Seville with it now. Quickly trying to get some fast points. No good, he's rejected, but they're going to get the Bruins on a foul there. Looks like they'll get Skipple, who went up to block him. Had a clean hand on the ball, but it looks like was using that other hand to kind of grab Seville. Good call there.
Yep.
Seville drains his first free throw. 14-20 remaining in the first half.
Chrisman checking in for the Deacons.
Watch out for him. He has got a deadly three-point shot. Seville's second attempt, also good. Bruins hanging on to a one-point lead. Johnson takes it now. Nice pass over to Hagen, who goes up for two and drains it. Seville with it now for the Deacons. Gives to Downhauer. Back to Seville. Seville spins, goes up for two, bounces around, and winds up in the bucket. Skipple with it. Over to Hovden. Hovden has Seville all over him, but is able to get it to Tabor. Tabor now going up for two, and he drains it. Deacons really don't have an answer for this South offense right now.
Yeah.
Seville over to Reinholtz, back to Seville. Inside to Chrisman. Chrisman up for two, no good. Hovden there for the rebound. Hovden gives to Skipple now. Skipple, quick over to Hovden, back outside. Hovden to Hagen, goes up for two, no good. Reinholtz grabs the rebound.
You know, Jed, I fully expect to see both teams using some fancy footwork and fancy dribbling skills too.
Yeah, no question. You know, we see a lot of that out of both these teams. Cava over to Reinholtz. Now to Downhauer, who takes a long three, and he drains it. Shane Downhauer with the three to make this an 11-11 game.
Shanley is back in the money right now.
Shane Downhauer has the most three-point shots on his team, both attempted and made. Deacons now with the steal, going to work, trying to get their first lead of the game. Hagen has other plans, though, as he takes that away and gets it to Johnson. Johnson with a beauty of a pass that's intercepted by Reinholtz, who has some impressive dribbling skills to get it out of trouble and go up for two. Wow. Jake Reinholtz showing impressive skills in every facet of the game, and now he just took another ball away. Cava to Seville for a wide open three, but he can't capitalize. Hovden keeps the ball in for the Bruins. Tabor now over to Johnson. Back to Hovden.
Yeah, as we just saw that Reinholtz was a key player to watch, like we just saw. He was taking balls away and capitalizing on it.
No question, Jake Reinholtz a very complete all-around player. Johnson's fouled there. Fouls on Chrisman.
At the line, Caleb Johnson.
Johnson to attempt his first free throw. Drains it.
11:50 left on the clock.
Don't forget to join us next Tuesday, February 16th, for boys varsity basketball versus Wahpeton right here on Shanley TV. Coverage begins at 7:30 p.m. live from the McCormick Gymnasium. Johnson's second attempt also good. Some impressive free throw shooting out of both these teams so far.
Yeah, free throws is going to be another key to the game, very capitalizing on the free points you can get.
Nowak and Kleiman in for the Deacons. Nowak gives to Reinholtz. To Chrisman. Chrisman right back to Kleiman. Reinholtz now looking for a man. Instead, he takes the shot himself and drains it. Impressive shot there by Jake Reinholtz.
Reinholtz is on a hot streak right now.
Well said. Tabor now. Over to Skipple, to Johnson. To Hovden, inside to Tabor. Back to Johnson, who's got 2.
Very nice pass by Tabor right there.
Ties this one up at 15. Kleiman to Reinholtz. Reinholtz with a good move to get by some defenders, and then he is rejected by Zeb Tabor. Wow. Kleiman to inbound for the Deacons after that vicious rejection by the Bruins. Cava now decides to do it himself and gets 2.
Those are some fancy moves there seen by Cava.
Johnson got 3 Deacons on him. Able to get the ball over to Hovden. Now Johnson with a nice pass, but it's a little wild and goes out of bounds. They're going to say Hagen was the last man to get his hands on it. Chrisman over to Kleiman. Kleiman to Chrisman. To Reinholtz. To Chrisman, who was looking for Cava, lost the ball. Chrisman comes away holding his hand.
Checking in for the Bruins, number 33, Ethan Wold.
Looks like he'll just shake that off.
Yeah, hopefully nothing too serious. Bruins now go to work. Over to Tabor. Tabor with a spin move. Can't connect, though. Ball goes right between his legs. Hagen is there to corral it. Gives to Johnson. Johnson takes a jumper for 2 off the back of the iron. Rebound opportunity. It's chaos under the basket, and now they're all on the ground. It's jump ball alternating possession, which means this ball is going to go to South.
That
Well,
almost looked like a football game when a fumble happens.
no kidding. There was an absolute pile on the court. Johnson now over to Skipple. Skipple back to Johnson. To Hagen. Back outside to Skipple for 3, and he's got it. The Bruins reclaim the lead 18-17 with 9:45 remaining in the first half. Nowak now with a beauty of a pass to Reinholtz. Reinholtz shot for 3, however, goes off the front of the basket. Now Johnson to Skipple. To Hagen. To Tabor. Back out to Hagen for 3. Drains it.
Nice shot right there.
4-point lead for the Bruins. Kleiman gives to Chrisman, and they're going to get the Deacons on yet another travel.
Seville, Donhauer, and Wolf coming in for the Deacons.
And Coach Alderman does not look happy about those last few plays.
I don't blame him.
Skipple inbounds to Johnson. Johnson drives forward, up for 2. Couldn't connect, but man, he showed off some blazing speed.
Yeah, very fast drive right there.
Downhauer to Seville. To Nowak. To McKeever, back to Nowak. Inside to Wolf. Wolf is rejected, but looks like they're going to get him on a foul. They get Brent Hovden.
Wolf's second time at the free throw line tonight.
Went 2 for 2 earlier. This time, not so accurate as he misses that first one. Be sure to join us Tuesday, February 23rd for girls and boys varsity basketball versus Cheyenne High School. Coverage begins at 5:45 p.m. with the girls game, followed by boys at 7:30. Wolf misses his second attempt. Puts him at 50% on the night. Skipple now. Over to Wold, to Hovden, to Johnson out in front. Johnson now gives to Hovden, who shoots for 3. No good off the back of the basket. Seville grabs the rebound. Seville with a quick pass to Downhauer. Downhauer gives to McKeever, out to Nowak. Nowak up for two, and he's got it. Nowak had a wide open lane to just go up there and put it away.
Nowak putting some stats on the board tonight.
Skipple over to Hovden. Back to Skipple. Now Johnson. Skipple to Wold, back to Skipple. Wold thought about the three, pulls back, gives to Skipple. Shot for two, no good. Ball bouncing around, goes out of bounds. You're going to say it's off the Bruins. 21-19 the lead with 7:41 remaining in the first half. Caleb Chrisman exited for a while. He comes back out with his left wrist wrapped. Looks like he will come back into this one though, which is good news for the Deacons. Nowak to Seville. Seville to Downhauer. Downhauer goes low and gives to Seville. Over to Downhauer. Downhauer inside to Wolf, who goes up for two and drains it.
Nice move by Wolf right there.
Kevin Wolf ties this one up at 21.
You know, we see that a lot from Wolf.
Oh, for sure. He is one of the Deacons' best players in the paint, and there goes Zach Nowak with a great defensive play. But hold on, there's a whistle.
Fouls on number 5, Caleb Johnson.
Looks like they got Caleb Johnson on a foul there.
Checking in for the Bruins, Zach Tabor and Jack Pfeiffer.
Zeb Tabor comes back in for the Bruins, and Jack Pfeiffer checks in for the first time. Seville couldn't find a man to pass to, so he goes up and tries it himself, but can't connect. Johnson had it, lost the ball, and he hits the ground hard. Ooh,
wow.
Johnson looks to be a bit shaken up after that. Foul called on Seville. Johnson shaking things off. Good to see that.
It looks like he'll be all right from that.
Yeah, looks good to go now, which is good to see. So Johnson now gives to Skipple. Back to Johnson, over to Hovden. Hovden with a long pass to Skipple. Johnson at the top of the key. Quick pass inside to Pfeiffer, who does a great job corralling it, but then his shot is no good, and Cava grabs the rebound. Reinholtz with it for the Deacons. Passes over to Cava. Cava for three, no good off the back of the iron. And Johnson grabs the rebound, but hold on, ball's on the ground.
Another pile up. 6:08 left on the clock.
Jump ball in favor of the Deacons. Seville gets it to Cava. Cava with tight coverage from Pfeiffer. Downhauer goes to work, gives to Cava. Cava going up, and he's rejected by Jack Pfeiffer. Bruins with some impressive defense in the paint right now. Shot for three is no good off the front of the iron from Johnson. Wolf grabs the rebound to add to his total and gives to Seville. Seville now over to Downhauer, back to Seville. Nice pass to Reinholtz. To Downhauer for three. Can't connect, but Seville is there on the rebound, goes up, is rejected, and fouled in the process. We'll see who they call here. Looks like they'll get Zeb Tabor.
Hey, Jack Pfeiffer being a multi-sport athlete, you know, he's one of South's many quarterbacks.
Yeah, Jack Pfeiffer for sure, a big contributor at QB this season for the Bruins. Seville's first free throw attempt is good. Second attempt, also good. Deacons showing off their free throw ability. Hovden over to Skipple. Back to Hovden, gives to Mendon. Wold with it, inside to Menden, out to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer had an opportunity, couldn't connect, but Menden is there to finish. Seville now to Reinholtz. Reinholtz to Seville. Seville faked the shot, instead goes up for two and drains it. Deacons up 25-23. Pfeiffer now over to Hovden, to Wold. Hovden to Skipple, to Menden in the corner. Menden back to Skipple. Downhauer almost jumped that one. Hovden shoots an awkward three, but he drains it.
Very impressive skills by Hovden right there.
No question. It looked like he was going to try to pass it at the last second, but then decided to keep with the three. Either way, it paid off, and he got the points. Wolf goes up, no good. Pfeiffer grabs the rebound.
4:08 left on the clock.
Hovden with a beauty of a pass to Skipple. Now Wold in the corners. Wold.
Kind of awkward play right there between Wolf and Kevin Wolf.
No question. Looks like possession will go to the Deacons. And the Deacons call a timeout, down one with 4:01 remaining in the first half. Well, Hunter, it's a real tight game, and, well, we said it. South was going to be hungry, but they have been very impressive with the long ball in the paint on defense. What does South need to do to add to this lead and keep this rate of play up?
You know, South, what I think they need to do is just really keep holding specific players like Donhauer and then also Kevin Wolf. Make sure they don't really drive too hard to the basket, because Kevin Wolf, what he does is he likes to take the ball, spin around, and shoot. And, like, that's one thing that they really need to stop, and then just keep pressing down the court hard.
They've done a good job of keeping Shane Downhauer in check. If you've enjoyed watching our ShanleyTV.com broadcast, please consider making a donation to help us continue to bring you quality programming. We rely on donations to bring you every broadcast, and we need your help to continue to improve the quality of our productions. If you're interested in donating, please contact Joel Shuey at 701-893-3225. Again, that's Joel Shuey at 701-893-3225. Thank you for your support of Shanley TV.
It is a nail-biter tonight here at McCormick Gymnasium.
Well said, Hunter, as this one is very close. Seville to Nowak, back to Seville. Nowak with it, trying to find a man. Ball knocked away between his legs. Thought he had someone underneath the basket. Clear miscommunication there by the Deacons. South capitalizes on it, however. Menden gives to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer up for two, and he drains it.
There's been quite a few awkward plays between both these teams here tonight.
For sure, but you know, they've managed to still get points out of them. Both sides have, so they may not look pretty, but they are effective.
Very true.
Ball goes out of bounds. Goes off of Bruin. Cava will inbound. Gives to Downhauer. Downhauer pass almost taken away by Menden. Seville to Nowak. Nowak gives to Cava, who takes a three-point shot and drains it. And just like that, we're all tied up again. 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Long pass to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer with a good move to get out of pressure. Gives to Johnson. Johnson sets up. Gives to Hovden, who takes a three, and he drains it. Well, Brent Hovden has a bit of an odd free throw, or three-point shot, but let me tell you something, it's accurate, as that's his second.
It has been working.
Yeah. Downhauer takes a shot of his own, no good, but Cava's there for the rebound. Couldn't connect, but is fouled.
Looks like Kleiman and Wolf checking in for the Deacons.
16 foul, Cava shooting 2.
Devin Kleiman and Kevin Wolf, not the tallest guys you'll see on the court, but they are just true competitors, you know, really good in all aspects of the game, really valuable for the Deacons.
Yeah, they're both very athletic.
Don't forget you can connect with Shanley TV on social media. Get the latest updates plus reminders about upcoming broadcasts, like our Facebook page today at facebook.com/ShanleyTV, and follow us on Twitter at ShanleyTV. Cava's attempt, no good. Skipple with it now for the Bruins. Over to Hovden. To Johnson. Back to Hovden, who takes a shot for two, no good. In and out. Seville with it. Gives to Cava. Back to Seville. Inside to Cava, who gives a nice pass to Wolf, but Wolf is rejected there by Hagen. Scrum for the ball, and Wolf is able to put it away.
That is Wolf's bread and butter.
And a great job by Kleiman there to create the chance for Wolf. Johnson inside to Skipple, trying to answer, no good. Cava grabs the rebound, and he's fouled.
Falls on number 33, Ethan Wold.
You'll see Ethan Wold there just tried to reach around Jake Cava. Easy call for the refs.
Jake Cava at the line, shooting the bonus.
Jake Cava goes back to the line to shoot the bonus. Minute 42 left in the first half. Cava drains it and ties this one up. Now he's got an opportunity to give the Deacons a 1-point lead with a minute 42 remaining in the first half. And Cava gets it done, giving Shanley that 1-point lead. Now the Bruins look to answer. Skipple with it. To Johnson. To Hovden. To Hagen. Hagen out front to Wold, who gives to Skipple. Skipple with some nifty moves, gives to Johnson. Johnson inside to Hovden, who goes up for two. He's got it. 33-32 with a minute 15 remaining in the first. Seville to Reinholtz. To Cava. To Kleiman. Back to Seville. Now Reinholtz takes a shot for three. No good, put a little too much on it.
That's what I thought. It seemed like a kind of a fast shot.
Yeah. And then Hagen takes it at the baseline.
Checking in for the Bruins, number 44, Jack Pfeiffer.
That one goes out of bounds, though, and Jack Pfeiffer comes in. Skipple looking for a man. Gives to Johnson with a long pass. Johnson does a good job corralling that. And then he sends Devin Kleiman to the ground.
Calls on number 5, Caleb Johnson. That's his second.
They're going to get Caleb Johnson there for the charge.
13,
Johnson getting a little dirty out there. Things are getting a little chippy.
Johnson just tries to go low, put his head down, and Kleiman is standing right there.
Very true.
Manka Menden checks in for the Bruins as Kleiman takes it for the Deacons. Gives to Wolf, to Reinholtz, to Seville. Some nice passing. Seville takes a three-point shot. That one goes over. Hagen grabs the rebound for South. Now Hagen brings it up. He has Menden open, but can't find him. So Skipple takes it now and lets the offense reset. Shot clock is off, so South could just run out the first half here and take a 1-point lead into the locker room. But it looks like Bucky Skipple wants to add to that as he gives that one to Hovden, who drains it. 3 seconds left. See if the Deacons can get some late points. Cava goes up at the buzzer. No good. But a foul's going to be called on South with basically no time left. So Jake Cava's going to go to the line to shoot three. Cava, first attempt is good. He has the opportunity to tie this one up. Second one, no good, however. And Cava can't connect on the second, which means the Deacons go into the locker room with a 2-point deficit. So at the end of the first half, Fargo South 35, Shanley Deacons 33. And Hunter, tell us who have been some of the key players on both sides of the ball.
Well, for Shanley, the top scorers are going to be number 14, Cam Seville with 8 points, and Jake Kava, like we just saw, with 7 points. And then for South, it's going to be number 21, Brent Hovden with 10, and then a tie for second between Cam Hovden, number 12, with 7, and Caleb Johnson, number 5, with 7.
Well, it's a decently high-scoring game here, 35 to 33, but not too many gaudy point totals. Pretty spread out, I would say, Hunter.
Yep. I think it's going to be a heated talk in the locker room, though, for how close this game is.
For sure, both these teams, as we said, trying to prove something. South has just had a lot of trouble winning, but they've had some games where they've really shown some flashes of brilliance. Deacons, on the other hand, have been really up and down, so they're going to try to find some sense of normalcy, really, in this game. Try to prove that they can be a consistently good team with, as I said, state right around the corner. So, big game for both these teams. 2-point lead for South. I can't wait to see what happens in the second half. Stick around, folks. Great game coming your way. Good afternoon and welcome back to boys basketball action right here on Shanley TV. We got a great game in progress right now as South holds a 35-33 lead over Shanley. And Hunter, tell us, what do these two teams have to do if they each want to walk away with a W?
You know, Shanley, what they really need to do is just keep driving through a lane, just keep pounding that hard. But South has a really good defense, so that's kind of tough for Shanley to do. But another thing that Shanley can do is just start hitting threes. You know, Caleb Chrisman is back in, but he has a left wrist injury, but he got that all taped up, but he is just ready to go still. And something South can do is basically the same thing. But, I mean, really just keep pounding through the middle of the lane.
You know, South really, you make a good point. They really have to keep up that intensity on defense. We saw some very impressive blocks out of them, and it's been pretty effective. You know, it's a tight game, but as this game gets closer and closer to the end, every point's going to matter, and if you can get a block here or there, it's going to make a world of difference.
Very true.
The Bruin ball to start the second half off. Brent Hovden to inbound. And we're underway as Hovden gives to Johnson. Johnson now takes it with Seville on him. Johnson now over to Hovden. Hovden looking for a man. He's got Hagen inside. Hagen, however, loses the ball. Scrum. And they're going to call jump ball. Jump ball in favor of the Deacons.
Another pile up on the court.
Seen a lot of those today.
Yeah.
Seville with it. Got Reinholtz to his right. Looking for a man, and he's got Reinholtz. Gives to Don Hauer now. Seville goes behind the back, trying to make some moves, get inside, goes up for two, no good off the front of the iron. Johnson passes to Hovden. Hovden for two, no good. Don Hauer there for the rebound, some early misses from both squads. What a beautiful pass!
Wow!
Shane Downhauer absolutely thread the needle.
Beautiful pass by Shanley right there.
Wow. All right. Well, that just tied things up. I got to recover from that. Shot no good from the Bruins.
That was very impressive.
Yeah. Ooh, we're a little dazed up here.
That'll make a statement.
Seville now over to Downhauer. To Cava. Back to Downhauer. To Seville now. And Downhauer, after one of the best plays I've seen this year, loses the ball and turns it over. Skipple with it. Gives to Johnson. Johnson over to Hovden. Johnson at the top of the key. Has Wolf on him. Spins up for two, no good. Good rebound by Tabor. Throws it, and it goes off a Deacon player. Looks like it went off Reinholtz, who's staying down. And Reinholtz looks like he's in a bit of pain right now.
Checking in for the Deacons, number 2, Devin Kleiman.
Yeah, something weird happened there.
Yeah, a bit of an awkward play. Reinholtz kind of went into the wall, so he's slow to walk over to the bench. Hopefully he's okay. Johnson now throws that one over to Skipple. Skipple to Tabor. Tabor for two, no good, but Hagen with a great play to put it away.
Kind of an alley-oop right there.
About as close as we'll get, I think, Hunter.
Yeah.
Downhauer to Cava. Johnson almost picked that one off. Cava drives forward and gets two out of it. Bruins now going to work. Skipple gives to Johnson. Johnson goes up, but it's no good. Rolled around the basket. Seville with it for the Deacons. To Downhauer. To Kleiman. Gives to Wolf. Wolf for 2, no good off the back of the iron. Hovden to Johnson. Johnson gives to Skipple. To Hovden at the top of the key. Hagen with it now, up for 2. No good, some tough shots here. Up for 2 again, also no good. But Tabor was fouled, trying to put it in.
Fouls on number 40, Jake
So
Evans,
go to the
his
line.
second first team foul. Shooting 2, Zeb Tabor.
Zeb Tabor's first shot is good. Tabor to attempt the second shot. Also good.
Looks like it might be Reinholtz's leg that's injured.
Looks like he's trying to walk it off there.
Yeah, he might return.
Kavanaugh with a great pass to Wolf, who goes up for 2. Looked like he was going to get it, but good, tough break on the shot and good rebounding by the Bruins.
A great defense by the Bruins right there.
They've been showing it all game. Johnson with it. To Hovden. To Tabor. Tabor now trying to get it away, and Downhauer takes it away. Goes up for 2, and he's got it. Well, we talked about how the Bruins had shut down Shane Downhauer kind of in that first half, but I would definitely say that is not the case right now.
Yeah, nice breakaway by Downhauer.
Tabor with it. To Hovden. Hovden spins, shoots, no good, rebound, grabs it himself. Hovden still can't connect, so Tabor has it, hot potato, and it looks like there's going to be a foul somewhere in that mess.
Fouls on number 12, Shane Downhauer, that's his second.
Seen that a few times where nobody can seem to hang on to the ball.
Jake Reinholz also in number 4, Zach Noah.
Inbounding now is Johnson. Tabor to Skipple. Hovden to Skipple, who shoots for 3, no good off the front of the iron. Seville takes it for the Deacons. Cava with it. For 2, no. Oh!
Beautiful move.
Spoke too soon, thought that one wasn't going in, but he's got it. Johnson takes a shot of his own, and he's got it. South has done a great job of answering whenever the Deacons seem to take a lead.
Yeah, that's why this game is so close.
Caleb Chrisman back in. First minutes he's seen since injuring his wrist earlier in this game. Hovden to Johnson. Some tight defense by the Deacons, but Johnson drives up in the lane. Can't connect, but he was fouled.
Fouls on number 4, Zach Nowak, that's his first.
Zach Nowak
Third team foul on the line.
takes a foul.
Johnson.
Johnson's first attempt is good to give the Bruins a 1-point lead. Second attempt, also good. 2-point game. Reinholtz with it now. He's back in after an apparent injury earlier. Seville takes the shot and drains it. Cam Seville always seems to be looking for a man to pass it to, but then when he doesn't have a man open, he goes to work. Deadly accuracy.
Very true. 12:10 left on the clock.
Hovden to Skipple. Skipple drives for 2, no good. Cava grabs the rebound. Nice pass to Nowak, who gets rejected there by a tight Bruin defense. Looked like the Deacons wanted a foul there. They aren't going to get one, though. And then a rejection by Shanley, but they're going to call the Deacons on a foul. An interesting series of events.
Yeah, Shanley returned the favor right there.
Past Tabor, but then they're going to get Chrisman on the foul. One could have gone either way.
Yep.
Tabor, first attempt is good. Tabor trying again, and he's got it. South taking advantage of some opportunities at the charity stripe. Seville to Reinholtz. To Cava. Back to Seville. Seville now gives to Nowak, who has a wide open Reinholtz. Reinholtz shoots for 3, no good, but Chrisman grabs the rebound and puts it back for 2. Let me tell you something, Hunter. That wrist of Caleb Chrisman's is looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, looks like it's not bothering him at all.
Hovden to Johnson. To Hagen. Hagen for 2. That one no good. Bounces out of bounds off a Bruin player. Ethan Wold coming in for the Bruins, along with Jack Pfeiffer. Seville has Chrisman to his left. Gives to Chrisman. To Nowak. To Cava inside. Goes up, no good. Reinholtz is there, but a ball goes out of bounds. See who the refs say touched it last. Oh, instead they're going to call a foul on Jack Pfeiffer. Interesting call there. Kleiman to Chrisman. To Reinholtz out front. Reinholtz shoots for 2. That is a beauty of a shot.
Nice shot by Reinholtz.
Johnson working past Kleiman. Can't get by him, though. Good pass, though, down low. Pfeiffer for 2, and it goes in. Reinholtz with it for the Deacons, looking to reclaim their lead. To Kleiman. Over to Chrisman. Back out to Reinholtz. Reinholtz trying to find a man, gets it to Kleiman. Over to Nowak now, back to Reinholtz. Spin move for 2, no good. A beautiful spin move put Caleb Johnson on the ground. Johnson lost control of that one, but he had a teammate there. It was Wold. Now Johnson has it again. 3-point opportunity, no good. Reinholtz is there to grab the rebound. Hovden shot just a little off mark. Cava for 2, no good, but he's fouled.
Fouls on number 33, Ethan Wold, his second team foul. Jake Cava shooting 2.
Cava has drawn a lot of fouls in this game. We've seen him at the line more than a few times.
Yeah.
First attempt is no good, however.
Checking in for the Bruins, number 3, Josh Brittle. Also back in for 12.
9:45 remaining in this one. Cava's shot is good. Is a 1-point lead for the Deacons. Shot for 2 is good. Zazimo there. Chrisman with a nice pass to Reinholtz. To Seville at the top of the key. Seville drains a 3-point shot. 2-point lead for Shanley now. This one is heating up. Paul Zazimo with it. Pfeiffer now. To Johnson at the top of the key. Over to Zazimo on the far side. Quick pass inside to Hagen, who loses control, but he's fouled. ball knocked away, but Deacon player got a little too much contact. See who this one's on. And they're going to get Caleb Chrisman, his third. Cam Hagen to shoot 2 now. Hagen's first attempt, short. If you've enjoyed watching our Shanley TV broadcast, please consider making a donation to help us continue to bring you quality programming. If you're interested in donating, please contact Joel Shuey at 701-893-3225. Again, that's 701-893-3225. Thank you for your support of Shanley TV. Well, that second free throw attempt was good to make this a 1-point game. So now Downhauer has it for the Deacons. Long pass to Jake Reinholtz, who does a fantastic job keeping it in. And then they call a foul here on the Bruins. And they're going to get Jack Pfeiffer, his third. Seville with it. Inbounding to Downhauer. Downhauer was very hot to start this half off. Reinhold shot no good, just off the front of the iron. Johnson grabs a rebound. Johnson to Zazimo. Zazimo over to Johnson. Nice pass there by Zazimo to Hagen, but it goes out of bounds off Hagen's hands. He couldn't corral it.
Zazimo been putting in work here pretty soon.
Yeah, he has not gotten a ton of minutes, but when he has played very well. Chrisman to Reinholtz. Reinholtz to McKeever inside. McKeever goes up for 2, and he's got it.
8:10 left on the clock here.
Jake McKeever taking advantage of his 6'4" height there. Zazimo shot no good, rebound no good as well, and the Deacons come away with a great play by Caleb Chrisman. Long pass now to Cam Seville. Seville, no look pass to Downhauer. Downhauer gets past the Bruins with a nice pass to Reinholtz, who puts it up and scores.
Shane Downhauer with another beautiful pass of this game in the second half.
No kidding, Hunter. His passing has been on point today. Hagen with it in the far corner. Gives to Zazimo. Over to Johnson. Johnson out to Hagen for 3. Off the front of the iron, no good. Seville grabs the rebound. And Bruins want to travel, but they're not going to get it. 7:08 remaining. Reinholtz almost has that one poked away. Reinholtz for 2, no good. Rebound grabbed by Johnson. Goes with it fast. Quick pass shot, no good, but Zazimo's there. Then he's rejected by Chrisman. And they're going to get a foul there. And Caleb Chrisman really upset with that one.
At the line, shooting 2, Josh Bridgehall.
Coach Alderman sends him down to the far end of the court, cool him down. Zazimo's first attempt is good.
Checking in for the Deacons, number 40, Jake Kappa, number 32, and for the Bruins, Bucky Skipple.
Yeah, Chrisman, very physical player.
He was very fired up about that play.
He was.
Zazimo's second attempt, no good off the back of the iron. But who's got the rebound? Looks like the Deacons will get to it. Good hustle by Reinholtz as he gets it to Seville. Seville with it, makes a nice move. Gives to Downhauer, who shoots for 3 and buries it.
Downhauer just an all-around player. He can pass and he can shoot.
Watch out, folks. Deacons are up 7 now. That is their biggest lead of the game. But there to answer is Hagen for 2. Skipple on the assist, and the Bruins take a timeout. Well, the Bruins are down 5 now after that quick 2 by Skipple. And Hunter, if you're South, what are you doing to get back in this one, down 5 with 6:30 remaining?
Well, what I would try to do is for the South is just to try and hold the Deacons to where they're at as much as possible. And I've been seeing Zazimo do that a lot. He's a very physical, hard player. And I think for Shanley, what they really need to do is just keep pushing through, though. Just keep making that lead as big as possible.
For sure. Don't forget to join us next Tuesday, February 16th, for boys varsity basketball versus Wahpeton, right here on Shanley TV. Coverage begins at 7:30 p.m. live from the McCormick Gymnasium. Should be a good game there. Here we go, folks. Going back to work now as Cava gives a long pass to Seville. Does a good job corralling it. Seville now, Zazimo pokes it away, and Cam Seville just ran over Paul Zazimo, but there is no call. Cava takes a shot for two, no good, and Zazimo grabs the rebound, but now the ball's on the ground. Downhauer with it. Got a man all over him. It's Skipple. And then the Deacons are going to take a timeout there. Wow, what a series of events, Hunter.
That was some very hard play right there.
Boy,
very energetic.
Paul Zazimo poked that ball away from Cam Seville and
just started the fire.
Yeah, wow. I don't know if that looked to be unintentional, as Seville, I think, thought he still had the ball, drove forward, and just drilled Paul Zazimo into the ground.
Yeah.
Well, this has been an action-packed game, and that last little play there was no exception. This game is really heating up here as time winds down. Seville gives to Cava. Cava, quick pass to McKeever. Great job by Jake Cava. And then Cava's right there to go back to work.
Those two collided right in the middle of the court right there.
Ball
Watch this replay.
Flew away. Yeah, you see that. Skipple now will go to the line to shoot.
Going to the line to shoot the bonus, Bucky Skipple. Also back in for the Bruins, number 43, Zeb Tabor.
Deacons with the 7-point lead. Skipple shooting the bonus. Shot, no good. Good rebound by Cava. Gives to Reinholtz, who waits for his teammates to catch up, and then takes it down court. Reinholtz over to Downhauer. To Seville. Seville to Cava. Cava, nice move. Shot is good. 9-point lead for the Deacons. Bruins really need to do something. Skipple to Johnson. Johnson with some nifty moves there. Beautiful pass inside, but the shot is no good. Great rebound by Wold, though. Ball's on the ground. Goes out of bounds. Looked like it went off the Deacons. And the refs agree.
Deacons are up by 9 right now.
5:22 remaining. Johnson inbounding. Gives to Hagen, who gives it over to Skipple inside to Hovden. And they're going to get Brent Hovden on a travel.
That was a travel for sure.
No question about it. Tough break, though, for the Bruins, as they really could have used some points there on that possession. Seville. Over to McKeever. Back to Seville. To Downhauer. Long pass to McKeever. Does a good job of corralling it. Some perimeter passing as Downhauer shoots for three and drains it.
Downhauer just been an explosive player this game.
Just when things seem to quiet down and seem to get into a bit of a lull, Shane Downhauer just absolutely lights up the court. Now 2 points for the Bruins. It is much needed as Zeb Tabor puts that ball away. Deacons now slowing down their play a bit. Up 10. It's a game of possession now. Seville to Downhauer. To Reinholtz in the far corner. Pass almost taken away by Johnson. Seville up for two, no good, but he's fouled. Physical game right now.
Fouls on number 43, Zeb Tabor. That's his third personal.
They're going to get Zeb Tabor on his third.
Cam Seville shooting 2.
Seville's shot no good. Seville's second free throw attempt is also no good. Tabor grabs the rebound.
Very unfortunate for Shanley right there.
Really could use those 2 points. But they do a good job on defense as the Bruins can't bury that shot. And Deacons grab the rebound. Reinhold's now driving, gives to Seville, who makes a nice move. Passes out to McKeever, who can't corral it, though, and it goes out of bounds. Skipple to inbound. Gives to Johnson. Johnson over to Brent Hovden. Back to Johnson. Long pass to Skipple. To Hovden at the top of the key. Looking for a man. Got Tabor, who gives to Hagen. Hagen goes up for 2, and it's no good. I don't know how many of those shots the Bruins have missed in the last few minutes, but it is really beginning to add up.
Now it's coming down to the wire with 3:15 left on the clock.
Bruins need points fast. Seville with it. Over to Downhauer, to McKeever in the far corner. McKeever with a good pass inside to Cava. Back out to McKeever for 3. Buries it. Make that a 13-point lead with 2:54 left.
You know, he's going to be a great player for Shanley in the next 2 years.
No question, a sophomore. He is just beginning to warm up. Long pass goes off the hand of Skipple. And South is going to take a timeout.
Yeah, it looks like South is almost falling apart right now.
No question. South, they came out with a lot of intensity. They took the lead in the halftime. Even in the early minutes of this second half, it was still very tight. And now all of a sudden, they've just really given up any momentum they had. Haven't been able to score, haven't been able to play defense. It's been very strange.
I agree. The Deacons are up by 13 right now with 2:45 left on the clock.
So Hunter, it's a pretty big lead with not a lot of time. What do the Bruins have to do?
Bruins, what I'd say they really need to do is just, like I said before, like the last time out, just hold the Deacons as much as possible and just keep driving through the lane, get their easy points where they can, and just keep holding Shane Donauer. He's just been an all-around player, utility player with great passes, great threes, great twos, everything.
Jake Cava also has been very valuable for Shanley. He has scored a large portion of their points here in these last few minutes. Also made some good plays on defense.
I agree.
Both teams breaking their huddles now. South really needs to find a way to score in the paint. They've had, I don't know how many shots bounce off the iron. All of them look like they're going to go in and then just somehow don't. Cava passes to Downhauer. Downhauer flies in, gives to Wolf, goes up for 2, no good, but Reinholtz puts it in.
Wow. Nice play by those two.
Now South needs to hurry. Johnson with it. Over to Skipple. Skipple. Quick pass to Johnson now. Back to Skipple. Inside to Tabor. Tabor up for 2, and he's got it. Deacons to inbound. It'll be Cava. Gives to Downhauer. Bruins playing some tight D. Seville corrals the pass, however. Seville drives forward, passes out to Reinholtz. Reinholtz up for 2, buries it. And he's got a foul to go along with it. Looks like they'll get Tabor there. Reinholtz drains it.
2 minutes left on the clock.
Checking in for the Bruins, Jack Pfeiffer, also in Josh Bergeron.
Zazimo and Pfeiffer check in. Now Zazimo gives to Johnson. Back to Zazimo. Johnson pass to Hagen, bounces off of him and out of bounds, but looks like it went off Jake Cava. It'll remain Bruin ball. Pass over to Johnson, who takes a three, no good. Reinholtz gets the rebound. Minute 40 remains. Reinholtz with it, driving forward. Quick pass to Wolf, who buries it.
Wolf is known for those plays.
That is exactly what he does. Very effective in the paint. Zazimo over to Johnson. To Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer goes up for two. No good. Minute 23 remains. Pfeiffer was fouled. They'll get Cava on his fourth.
Looks like a bunch of the JV is going to be checking in here.
Some of the Deacon reserves, yes. Looks like they've got 5 guys getting ready to check in.
Yeah.
Wanting to get some experience for some of their younger players.
Austin Yagi, Will Kenny, Aaron Seafeld, Tom Erie, and Zach Cohen.
Will Kenny checks in, and we've said it before on previous broadcasts. Worth mentioning again, Will Kenny, just a really big leader for this team in the locker room. Doesn't log a lot of minutes, but he's just so valuable in their leadership.
True Deacon.
Well said, Hunter. Yagi with it. Gives to Seafelt. Seafelt takes a wide open two. That one no good off the back of the iron. Zazimo grabs a rebound. Gives to Johnson at the top of the key. Back to Zazimo. Shot for three from Hagen. Buries it.
1:02 left on the clock.
Basket by Hagen.
In for the Bruins now. Sam O'Keefe and Carter Steffes. Erie with a nice little pass over to Yagi. Yagi. Pass corralled by Kenny. 50 seconds left. Kenny has that one poked away. Corrals it. Gives to Erie. Erie looking for a man. He's got Kenny. Good possession game being played by the Deacons here as Seafelt has a quick pass to Erie, who shoots for three. That one in and out. Nowak with a beautiful rebound, but Pfeiffer takes it away. Gets it to Steffes, who gives that one back to Skipple. Now shot from Steffes for two, drains it.
18 seconds.
Yagi. Shot clock is turned off. Deacons can just run this one out. Yagi
looks
holding
like this
on
one's
to it.
over.
And yep, Hunter with 5 seconds left. The Deacons are just going to run this clock out. Well, your final score from McCormick Gymnasium. Shanley Deacons 75, Fargo South Bruins 63. You know, Bruins brought the pressure early. Looked like we were going to have a nail-biter, but in the end, the Deacons used their depth to really pull away. And Hunter, tell us, who were some of the key contributors on both sides?
You know, some key contributors, especially for Shanley, was Jake Reinholtz, number 10, with 17 points. And then the second one was number 40, Jake Cava, with 15. And then for South, the lead scorers were Cam Hagen, number 12, with 14. And then Zeb Tabor with 10. And Brent Hoden with 10 also.
Yeah, as you mentioned with Reinholtz and Cava, those two scored a lot of points for the Deacons, but if you go back and watch, they both got a lot of their points there in those last few minutes, and they really kind of did a good job to ice this one for the Deacons and keep it out of reach. You know, I think it was really impressive how that Deacon defense really stiffened up after halftime, really not allowing South to recapture any of that offensive spark they had in the first half.
Yeah, they really hardened them up.
Yeah. Well, as we said, thought that this game was going to be a little closer coming into halftime. You know, unfortunately for South, they just couldn't hang on. Well, for Hunter, Matthias, and our entire crew, I'm Jed Thomas. The final score from Fargo, Shanley Deacons 75, Fargo South Bruins 63. To watch the archived version of this entire game and our other broadcasts, go to shanleytv.com. The preceding has been a presentation of Shanley TV.